just give you an update on Kayla. She's all right. She had a little bit of a mishap last night, got into the wall, but she's all right. That's the most important thing. Car did its job, but everything's going to be fine. You know, looking at the car, it didn't look. I mean, it's probably need like a front half, something like that, but could have been a lot worse, thankfully. Just want to give you the update. She's perfectly fine. Everything is good, and I appreciate all the messages. I've seen them, so I appreciate each and every one of y'all reaching out. So that's the update.
You showing them my underwear in here, Dave. You're showing them all the secrets back here, dude. It ain't no secret if it ain't going straight, though, is it?
Nobody's gonna copy it.
Don't copy this setup. If you want to go left and NASCAR race, this is your setup here.
First race of the year, so it's a great time to go ahead and set an example, get some points, big lead in the series. So,
Fun fact of the day, optimal track temperature, 70 degrees. Not so optimal, 148. Hot enough for you?
I like the heat.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't bother me.
Oh, man.
It ain't humid at all.
I guess it's probably me just being a big guy, but I don't like the cold or the heat. I like the in-between, but I guess everybody does.
You know what we're used to. You roll the window down in the truck and it feels like you got a hairdryer.
Yeah, can't breathe.
You know? It's
Not sweating as bad here as home.
All right, guys, it's Saturday. We're here at Famoso Dragstrip for day 2. We're getting ready to do our driver's meeting for the Outlaw 32. It is the main event for the day. It's $40,000 to win. For those that can't be out here, just to let you know what you're missing. It's like 100 degrees right now. We're all boiling, but it's okay because we're at the drag strip. Gonna see some fast racing. It's gonna be badass. So go ahead and pull your ice chest up to your couch, crack you open a drink, and you know, check us out. Watch today. It's gonna be a good day of racing. All right, so that is our pairings for the first round of the Outlaw 32. Again, $40,000 to win that class right there. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get this starting line cleared off, and we are gonna go racing. Here we go.
So we're racing Mike.
yep.
He's had the car running really good. He's from here, so
He's running this track, he's tested this track, he tested it all week, and he's ran it 1,000 times.
Yeah, we drew Mike Bowman first pair out, so Chevelle on Chevelle Crime. He's been running you know, his program in the series for a couple years. I know he's a pro mod guy. We're running a pro tree, so he's probably got a bit of an advantage on the lights. He did go red yesterday, so that means, you know, anything can happen.
That's really all I'm worried about, is just the tree.
ain't no big deal. We'll get up there, we'll do our thing. We're not worried about him.
Okay.
Let's go race and win.
Fucking A.
It still is a random drop, so it works in our favor. I'm just gonna let go when I can let go. The way the track is, how hot it is, how hot, you know, this track surface and just the air is, A to B is gonna get us round wins. That's really all we're worried about. I'm looking forward to it. I think we got a chance to beat them, and that's the plan.
So I matched up with Chevy. He has a Chevelle just like mine. He's a newcomer to this. All the same stuff, you know. He's got a Proline engine and a really good race car. So it's 103 degrees today. Track temp's almost 150 degrees. It's pretty insane out there. So whether we make it or not, we're gonna find out first round. If we don't, we'll move on to Virginia and keep trying.
Chevy Reed's gonna get the win there. He leads first. Both cars have to pedal. Looks like Mike Bowman stayed out of it. Might have had some issues there in the right lane. Chevy Reed's moving on the next round. Nice job. Woo! Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Got a little squirrely, but we got into it. Hell yeah. Round 2, baby.
It's a good pass.
Probably about 500 foot. We had to pedal it. And I just tapped the throttle and pulled the chute early because I didn't see him anywhere. So.
Good job.
Hey, I appreciate it. Pleasure to meet you too,
awesome.
man.
Yeah, it's good.
That was cool to see us line up.
Two
Chevelles,
Chevelles, that was awesome.
That's badass.
Hey, you know, it's just the way it goes. Things shut off on me, and not sure if I hit the lever or what the hell happened, but super sucks. But we'll be back. Like I said, we got our Hertz charger and our red line oil, and and we're gonna make it happen. It's just not today. So we'll be back. Virginia's next race, so we'll go home, do our work, and get ready for that.
I can't say that I'm confident. It's still real early, you know, so we've got 2 whole passes on the car on this setup now. It is the same setup as last year. We just weren't sure that the car was going to be the same. You can put the car up as a winner, pull it out the next weekend, and it can be a completely different car. So I was glad that the 2 passes that we made yesterday, they went to the stripe both passes, so now we just gotta go faster. I think that the track is gonna be the equalizer today. Whoever has the better tune-up in the car and can actually make it from A to B is gonna win.
And Paige Coughlin gonna get the win. Murder Nova has to pedal. Murder Nova car made a move towards the center of the track. He has to pedal. That is all it took. Paige Coughlin gets the win. She'll move on to the next round. Congratulations to her.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh! I fucking beat Murder Nova, bitches. I've never beat him before. And like I said earlier, today might have been my day. And I was right. Holy shit, that track was fucking greasy out there, but we made it fucking work. We were just one of those cars to get down, and I was driving like my fucking life depended on it because I really wanted to beat Murder Nova. Oh my gosh.
Well, nobody wants to go home first round. It is what it is, man. I let go of the button. The car wasn't happy. It is what it is.
All right, next pair headed your way right now over in the left lane. That is going to be Mike Henry in the Corvette going up against Nate Saylor. Nate Saylor here in the right lane.
Famoso Dragstrip here in Bakersfield, California. We're driving the Gucci Nova. First round pick, we have a new, local guy actually, Mike, in a Corvette. So we're just gonna race our race, A to B, but we're excited to go here. Famoso, you guys rock.
All right, so Mike Henry having problems out there in the left lane. You're gonna get it pushed back real quick. Maybe it'll fire back up. All right, so they have put Mike Henry on the 2-minute clock. So that means he has 2 minutes to back up and get this thing ready to stage. Okay, they got it fired back up. That's good. Looks like we might have a drag race after all. Kelley, y'all run. Yeah. He's probably gonna do the burnout. He's behind the water.
That's fine. Yeah, push me back.
Okay. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's try it again, folks. Got the glass cleaned up down there. Mike Henry in the left lane. Nate Saylor in the right. We're gonna give it a go. Events. Mike Henry unable to get his car fired up over here in the left lane, gives the automatic win to Nate Saylor.
We kept our shit together. This car's fast. starting line seems good. It's just, it's deceptive. We do a burnout, we come back, the track feels good, it pulls good, and then you blow the tires off of it. So we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board for round 2 and check the data on this one and see where we can turn it down so we can go down.
All right, folks, we are back racing. The next pair coming at you right now over in the left lane. In the Pro Charge Camaro, that is going to be Kyle Canyon.
Here we are Saturday in Famoso, first round. We got Disco Dean racing last night as well. Getting down the racetrack is going to be key today. It's very hot out there. I'm sure with all the cars going down, it's going to get greasy on the starting line. So I think whoever is able just to drive down the racetrack is probably going to get the win. So this is a big deal to go rounds with this crowd of guys, and I really want to beat Disco here. I'd really like to go deep into the rounds tonight and see what we can do.
Kyle Canyon again. I mean, that's who we ran off the trailer last night. Can't get away from the guy. I don't know what the problem is. Two great minds think alike, I guess, on the chip draw. And then I heard Ryan drew Scott Taylor again. Repetitive chip drawing. What are you gonna do? You gotta beat them all anyway, so what's it matter?
The win. That was a side-by-side drag race right there, folks. Came down to the line, but Disco Dean able to get the win. Nice job.
Not what we were expecting. It's a good race though. Real good race. Dean got me, but it was good. Both made good clean runs. I'll get him at the next one.
Today's Saturday, first round of Invitational. We got Kelley, 5th pair, right lane. I am fucking stoked. That's the name of the game. We're gonna talk shit, we're gonna have fun. Last time me and Kai ran in Washington, we had a 2-minute burn down. I guess we'll see who's got big enough balls this time to do it again. I'm definitely ready. I put all the fuel in it, and we're not here to play and make friends. We're gonna take them out.
Got Cole Pass first round. Everybody knows he's fast. He's a new kid coming up. Got a lot of energy and a lot of drive, so he's always gonna be tough to race, and I ain't scared of anybody out here, so whoever I pull out of the bucket, I'm just ready to race him.
All right, so Kai Kelley having problems out there. Cole Pez's crew has put him on a 2-minute clock.
Don't ask me, man. I'm a shit show just like Kai is.
So again, Kai Kelley on a 2-minute clock. We're trying to get it figured out there.
Got us on the time right here.
I got you. Yep.
It's like me, man. Don't got your shit. You go on first round.
Right. That happens.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You know, I knew I wasn't ready.
They got about a minute and 10 seconds, so they got the time. All right, so Kai Kelley is not going to make the pass. He drives on down through. Cole Pez has to abort the pass there, makes it to about the 330 and has to get out of it. So tough break for Kai over there in the left lane. Unable to make the pass. Gives the win to Cole Pez.
I think Jeff sent me one of Disco's tune-ups. Something's fucked up with the shifter. Like it's just steady hitting, yeah.
I told Turbo we were gonna wait.
Yeah, no, I was on a 2-minute clock. How the fuck is y'all gonna wait?
Telling you straight up, I waited right off the rip, and I told him, I said, bro, we're waiting, what are we doing? And him and Sunshine were talking. I said, you got to put him on 2 minutes. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm a man, I'm gonna tell you straight up.
I could have got a laptop and fixed it.
100%. I literally was yelling at Cody. I'm just making it very clear. I did say put him on the 2 minutes, 100%. You know I want to beat you top of the game. I'm just telling you.
I'll put you on one next time too. Won't get no favors out of me.
Are you pissed?
I ain't pissed. I'm just aggravated. Fucking 32-hour drive for some dumbass shit like that to happen.
All right, next pair. Coming at you right now over in the right lane. That's going to be Carson, Speedo, Cheeto, Baker. Going up against Jeff Lutz over here in the left lane.
I got Jeff Lutz. I'm number 6 in the right lane. Me and Jeff raced before, so should be fun. It was pretty tight last time. So when the track gets hot like this, we're going to have to slow the car down a little bit, try to make it down the track, try to get as much traction as we can, and it's going to be slick regardless. So the track's going to be 150 degrees. It's 100 degrees out here already, so it should be fun.
And Jeff Lutz gonna get the win. Both cars have issues right off the hit. Carson Baker's car pretty much stumbled right off the trans brake. Jeff Lutz rolled out about 10 foot, had to get out of it. But Lutz able to get back in it first, stay in front of Carson Baker and take the win. So congrats to Jeff Lutz. He'll move on to the next round.
Well, it wasn't pretty, but we got the win. That's all that it's gonna take to, get to the next round, and we just did it. So that was a big monkey off my back because yesterday was a shit show. We shook on this one, but everybody's doing it. So I think we're gonna be all right. So we get back, look at the data, and on to round 2.
Folks, I believe this will be the race of the round right here. Over in the right lane, that's going to be Scott Scooter Taylor. Brand new build for him here in this right lane, going up against none other than Mr. Ryan Martin in the left lane. These two cars raced last night, and it was Scott Taylor who got the win.
Got Ryan Martin again. The good news is he probably don't want us no more than we want him. So I always say it, but Ryan is obviously one of the toughest draws up there week in, week out. So if we can pick up a win here, it will set the pace for the rest of the day. So that's all we can do. Try to take him out, and he's gonna be trying to take us out just as hard. So see how it works out. I think it's all gonna be won on his laptop today.
We made some adjustments today. We put some weight in the back of the car, gonna let the front come up a little higher, things like that. So we'll see what happens. We're still learning a lot of stuff. I wanted to be a lot better tested before this race, but time just didn't allow it. So I'm hoping that this is what we're getting ready to do.
And Scott Taylor takes the win. Ryan Martin's car looks like it shuts off right at or just before the 60-foot. Ryan Martin's car shuts off. Scott Taylor takes the win. He'll move on to the next round.
If y'all know any good dentists, send them my way. Woo! That rattled my teeth out of my head, but there's one thing I wasn't gonna do, and that was the lift. I wasn't gonna lift until I had to, I can tell you that. I pedaled it one time and that was it, but it was a lot of shake. It left so pretty and then went into some violent tire shake.
What happened? It sucks to suck. I would say we don't have a handle on this car yet. With this new transmission that we have in here that has proven to go really fast, it is not super manageable in a 150 degree track temperature and 101 degree temperature in California.
Right next pair headed your way right now over in the left lane. That's going to be Dave Mendez. Dave Mendez in the left lane going up against Jerry Jansen.
Today's the Invitational, 40,000 to win. We got Dave Mendez, beautiful green Mopar, just fun matchup. Only 2 turbo cars on the ground. With the heat, I think the turbos are at a disadvantage. They get out there where they want to make all their power is, you know, where the track is typically not that great. So we're probably at a little disadvantage, but that's okay. We'll work through it, go some rounds, and get the sun off the track, and then we'll be there for the taking.
Well, both cars leave before green, before the tree activated, but Jerry Jansen left first, so that's going to be Dave Mendez going to get the win there. So Dave Mendez will move on to the next round on that one. Not sure if Dave left because he saw Jerry leave, not sure, but Dave Mendez will move on to the next round there.
Something going on with the car?
Yeah, I wouldn't bump in. Wouldn't, don't know. Have to get back and take a peek, but it is what it is. It's racing. What are you gonna do? He's moving on. We're going home.
Oh, I don't know, but felt like I won. Oh, she took off hard. Oh, good. It's the first A to B pass this car's made in a long time.
Round, we got the bye. I'm actually pretty happy about it. I mean, it's as close to my hometown race as I can get. I mean, I'm excited. I'm guaranteed 2 rounds today, so that's better than one and done. But we're gonna try something here. If it goes down, it'll be faster, and if not, it'll teach me something for round 2. So gotta go from there.
All right, Brandon James right down through there, nice pass. So that will do it for the Outlaw 32 first round, folks. That will do it for the first round of Outlaw 32.
So it wasn't extremely fast by any means, but it made the trip, which was what the goal was, to go down in the heat. I know we have one more round in the heat, so I have some useful data for round 2, and hopefully we can keep going. I'd like to win one of these, and it'd be nice if it was in California.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do our drivers meeting for the second round of the Outlaw 32. We are down to, let's see if I can count, 9 drivers, which means there'll be a bye.
Yeah.
I don't see any of my champs from previous years. There's no champs from previous years. Let's go ahead and draw chips now and see who's racing who here in the second round. Let's go, here we go.
That was a red light, Jeff.
Number 1 is going to be Brandon James versus Scott Taylor. And Nate Saylor and Paige Coughlin. Chevy Reeves versus Disco Dean. Dave Mendez versus Jeff Lutz, which means the bye will be Cole Pez. Cole Pez gets the bye. It was, yeah, it was. All right, you know who you're racing, guys and lady. Go back to the pits and get your cars turned around. Let's do it. Good luck.
We drew Scott Taylor for second round here at Famoso. I'm excited. Like I said, I haven't won one of these. I'd really like to win one, and this one's here in my home state of California, so it'd mean even more here.
All right, first pair just finished the burnout over in the left lane. That's going to be Brandon James. Brandon James in the left lane. Scott Scooter Taylor in the right. Get the win. Nice job. Car was rattling there, but Scott stayed in it. Nice job. So Scott Taylor moving on the next round. I think it's going to have a little bit more cracks there in the paint on that car. It rattled pretty hard.
Woo! Man, what a lick right there. Now we're back to making a good pass. Last pass, a little lucky, that pass was fast. That's the ones that excite me when it rolls out like that. Good run, homie.
You know, it wasn't a horrible run, he just outrun me, is all it is to it. Sometimes you just get outrun, it's that simple. I thought I put something in it, I would give it a decently close race, but he just pulled away from me slowly all the way down, so we gotta figure something out.
This is a tricky racetrack. This is where racing comes into play. Like, I mean, having the fastest car doesn't always win, and we've proved that. We got a fast car. We just dodged a bullet, to be honest with you. The other guy broke. We're making some big swings this time. We got Paige Coughlin for the second round. Never raced her. I watched her last pass. She went down A to B. Wasn't fast, but went down. And right now, I think that's the smart play. So that's what we're going to try and do, and hopefully we go down just a little bit faster than she does.
Oh my gosh, I'm coming off like an insane win from first round beating Murder Nova. I ended up drawing Nate Saylor. I'm really gonna try to turn on another win like I want to keep going rounds. I mean, it is hot, the track is tricky, it's very slick, it's greasy. Man, let's just get from one end to the other and just drive like your life absolutely fucking depends on it.
Saylor gets the win. Side-by-side action right there. Those two Pro Charge cars going at it, but Nate Saylor able to get to the line first, takes the win, moves to the next round. Nice job, Nate Saylor and team.
Oh man, that was badass. Told you guys we were gonna have to make some changes. We did. We slowed the car down. I added a bunch of weight to it. Lee did his magic, and we turned on the win light.
I'm feeling good. We got Disco, third pair down, same lanes. We're probably gonna keep the tune up the same. We were one of the cars that made a pretty okay pass just up until about 500, 600 foot mark. So I'm happy, I'm ready to rock. So we're gonna get hooked up and hit the lanes.
We got Chevy Reeves. Obviously, he's a newbie in town, but he's been testing a lot. He's obviously doing something to be here in second round so early with a new car and everything. My main goal is to find the weak links in our paths, button those up, go as fast as we can on that surface for what's available, and turn that electricity on, get that wind light on in our lane. That's the main goal right now.
Takes the win. Nice pass for him. I think I heard Chevy over there pedal. Flip it once on out there. With Disco Dean rolling through. Moving on the next round. Nice job.
Woo! What do you think about that, Fitz?
Huh?
I think you made a good pass.
Thank you. She's coming around, dude. That's only her fourth. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only my 5th pass in it. 2 of them's been full pulls. So we're doing pretty good right now. Doing pretty good right now.
How was the track?
Still greasy. I mean, the track temperature still got to be 130 or above. It's just nasty out there, you know what I mean? So you got to do whatever you can do to just get down your lane as fast as possible. That's just what we got to do, you know? It's not about going out here and running 350 or whatever you think you got to go. It's what do you think that lane will take in this heat? That's what you got to do.
Round 2, I drew Dave Mendez. Beautiful car. I was down at the end, first round, when I seen him hit the stripe. It sounded good. I mean, it looked like he made a full pass, so we're putting points on the board. That's all we're here to do.
Woo! All right, Dave Mendez here in the right lane, going up against Jeff Lutz. F5 in Mustang. Jeff Lutz. Gonna get the win there. Both cars had to pedal. Jeff Lutz gets the win.
It wasn't pretty, but we got it. Round 3. Unbelievable. Well, we're moving up in points. That's all that matters to me right now.
I got in the first stage light, and Lutz was still in the back, so that was my bad. Won't happen next time.
Yeah.
It was a good race though. I'm just happy I got to race against it. It was pretty cool.
That doesn't sound good on that car, so they shut it off about just past the 60-foot. Car making a lot of noise as it is coming to a stop out there.
When it goes fast, we can try to go. Might get sketchy, I don't know.
That will do it for the Outlaw 32 second round. That does it for the second round of the Outlaw 32 class. I do believe we will be down to 5 cars when they come back around here in just a little bit. All right, here we go. Drivers meeting, Outlaw 32 drivers meeting. This is the 3rd round. We are down to 5 cars. All right, where are my number 1s? Nate Saylor versus Cole Perez. Disco D versus Scott Taylor, which means Jeff Lutz got the bye. Nice job. All right, so we know who we're racing. Let's go back to the pits, get our cars turned around, and I'll see you up here in just a little bit. Thank you much.
I think this is the track's going Gucci was the only one that kind of like made a good pass like you. Paige was a good pass. But
Yeah,
she ran up against somebody.
We made a rip. Next one's even going to be better than mine. It is looks good with the gold behind it.
It does. I like it. Black and gold looks good always.
I like it. I like it too. I think my dad would like it.
You guys just, Team Iskey just got to stop drawing each other.
No, it's not good. Every round I get somebody from Team Iskey.
I don't know if that's good or bad. Well, you took out Brian, Team Iskey. Now you're running Dean. Yeah, as long as somebody gets to the top, that's what we want.
Only one person can win.
True. Although, if you're all in the semis, I like that.
Oh, yeah. I see what you did there. Oh, sun's starting to go down. Cars will be a little bit easier to cool down. That'll be a plus. Gonna be some fast hot rods tonight. Everybody's just been managing to get down during the day, but I tell you, tonight, that sun will drop, everybody's gonna go fast. There's some fast cars still left in. Don't know what's up with Cole Pez. I picked him to be really, really fast, but I think he may have broke, so got to see if he gets his back together. Guess he broke on a buy run from what I understand. That definitely sucks. That's when you get a buy, you really don't know if you want to take it or not. Like, sometimes it's best just to idle down on a buy run, save it for the next one.
I broke the rear end. You know, it is what it is, part of racing. We just got to try to fix it. See how good we are right now? That's what we're about to do. Got 20 minutes. Send the fuck out of it. May would have tuned, may not. May get put on 2 minutes, may not. May win, may not. I don't know. We're about to find out.
So do we need to tighten that oil pump belt?
I don't know right now. Use your best judgment. He'll fuck with it right now. Just look at it. If it's loose, and figure it out. Just focus on what you gotta do, Turbo. Are you ready? Because what I'm doing is not holding you up, just so you know. Whenever you're ready, you tell me. I'm gonna swing this rear into you. We got 20 minutes.
Got it, Cole.
Cole is currently trying to fix his car. Will you wait for him or get the round win?
You know, I've done that stuff before. I'm gonna go when I'm told to go. We're gonna play by the rules. I'm gonna give him the 2 minutes or whatever we gotta do when we're up there. That's what we're gonna do.
Let's fucking go!
Coming, we're coming.
Hell yeah!
We got a little time, don't we?
No.
Little.
Where's the guy?
Not even to me. Okay.
We'll worry about when we get in the lanes. At least get in the lanes. We can mess with it over there.
Go.
Go! Yeah, go!
I'm gonna stay back.
You want me to go? Stay back!
All right, here we go, folks.
We're gonna have to see if we turned it down enough or up enough. It's really a coin toss at this point. We're looking forward to round 3, collect some more points, hopefully get that 40,000.
Here we go, Outlaw 32, round number 3. First pair coming at you right now over in the right lane. That is going to be Cole Pez going up against Nate Saylor here in the left lane. But Nate Saylor gets to the stripe first. Nice job. They're going on to the semifinals.
Yeah, baby. Man, we put a hot tune-up in this thing and we didn't know if it was gonna take it, but I sure shit wasn't gonna get drove around by Cole Pez. So we got a hot rod. Now we're in the semis. One of us, whoever wins this next one, or I will get the buy into the final. And we're on for that 40 grand, baby. Woo!
What are we doing with Scott?
Well, obviously, I'd hate to say this, but he's probably the first or second fastest car, depending on how fast we're going. He's beat Ryan 2 times this weekend. He's making really consistent passes. Everybody else is aborting runs. So it's really not the best chip draw this round. I mean, we could have, I think Cole Pez is broke because he didn't come up for the chip draw, and then there was a buy run. So that would have been the 2 good options to have. And then there's Nate Saylor and Jeff. So I know Nate's aborted 1 or 2 runs today, but he also made good passes. So I mean, consistency is going to be the key on this shit surface right now, the track temperature up and everything. But Now it's going to start going the other way. As soon as the sun starts coming down, traction's going to come around, and it's how much you can get away with. Reach for the stars. Just go out there and throw some wild moon tune in it. Put the moon tune in it.
Right next there, here in this third round of Outlaw 32. Gonna be a good one. Over in the right lane, we've got Disco Dean driving that pink Firebird, going up against Scott Scooter Taylor here in the left lane. Oh, and Scott Taylor driving that thing gets the win. Scott Taylor driving that old Camaro there gets the win. Nice job.
Man, that's a wild pass right there. I did not want to lift, but I'm gonna say we used the whole racetrack, y'all. That's one of them S moves.
Well, here we go. Here's the bye run. Jeff Lutz here in the left lane. Nice pass there for Jeff Lutz. Nice job. All right, so your semifinals will be Nate Saylor, Jeff Lutz, and Scott Scooter Taylor.
Felt amazing, Jeff. What a fucking ride. Nice job.
Good job, buddy.
Woo! Good job. Good job, Scott.
Thank you too, buddy. So it'll be me or him that gets the bye on the next one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I can't get the bye, so.
Gotcha.
Like
So
I said,
you're to the finals.
let's chop her up, baby.
No, you're at 3.
I'm at 3, yep.
Okay.
Way to go, Scott. Way to go, guys. God, it feels good. Damn.
All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and do our Outlaw 32 semifinals drivers meeting. Whew, it's been a day.
It's been a hot
It's been a hot weekend, but you know what? We're getting down towards the end. We are down to 3 cars in this Outlaw 32, 40,000 to win. That's right. So one of these 3 drivers standing in front of me is going to win $40,000 here. I don't know. Here in about Jeff. Yes, you have a question, Jeff?
That was me.
Oh, you're raising your hand saying it's going to be you. You're calling your shot.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Got
Well,
that.
I would say Nate Saylor and Scott Taylor would have something to say about that.
I have some heavy hitters in my way.
You do.
I do.
You do.
I do.
One little minor problem.
That's right. One little problem. So, Jeff Lutz, you have already had a bye for the day. So the bye is between.
50 for me.
Yeah, the bye is between Nate Saylor and Scott Taylor. So Jeff Lutz, I need you to draw your chip, and then I'll drop the bye in there.
No, go ahead. I'll let you get it.
Here we go.
Let's see what you left me.
I'm still in the left lane.
Well, there's one chip left. All right, so your pairing for the semifinals will be Jeff Lutz versus Scott Taylor, which means Nate Saylor got the bye. Nate Saylor will be going to the finals. Congratulations, my friend.
Good job.
All right, guys, you know who you're racing. Go back to the pits, get your cars turned around. Let's do it. gets the win. Nice job. Looked like Jeff Lutz clicked it off early. Scott Taylor going to the finals where he will face Nate Saylor.
What? Woo!
Good
Man.
job, Scott.
Good job, dude.
Yeah, got a little left on me. I had to bail. That was a good race. We're a little bit anyways.
Oh yeah, good job, man. We'll do this.
Did you make the trip okay?
Yeah, it went a little left on me, and I had to get it out
See,
of it.
mine keeps going right in the left.
Yeah, then I seen you, and I was like, yeah, I ain't chancing that.
Good job, man.
Yeah, you too. Good job, guys.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Hey, top 3, no matter where you look at
That's
it.
right, baby. Get that 20.
All right, Nate Saylor right down through there. Nice pass. The final's going to be a fast one between Nate Saylor and Scott Taylor. One of those drivers going to win $40,000. Make your pick.
Oh boy, we got ourselves a hot rod. I called Lee, my tuner, and I said, you know what, dude, we gotta buy. Let's roll the dice a little bit. And I don't know if you got to see that or not, Fitz, but we lit candles, we had nitrous, we got a Pro Charger. Thing's hauling ass, dude. We had a good day, man. I got a great crew. We got great sponsors behind us. LAT, Pro Charger, Nitrous Outlet, like all these guys stood behind us and believed in us for this year, and now we're going to the finals for our first one here in California. And this is a California car. Even though I'm from Montana, this thing's from California, and hopefully we'll bring home that trophy.
You know, the way we looked at this event, even round 1, I told the guys today, no matter what, win or lose, we've come out. We drove all the way to California with a car that we had no test passes in, really. We went to one little race that we made 5 passes at. We picked up a win there and came over here. And I said, if we get beat by an inch or if we get beat by a little bit, don't hang your head. I mean, we got a brand new car. I can promise it's only going to get faster.
We're going to the finals, baby. Us and Scott Taylor, 2 Pro Charger cars. We are going to lead here in first or second, hopefully first place in points for our overall championship, and hopefully $40,000 richer.
All right, sir, you ready to do this thing?
Whenever you are, sir.
Yes, sir. Good luck, my friend.
You too. Be safe.
See you on the big end.
Yes, sir.
It should be a drag race if we might both make it down there.
It will be. God, I don't like to bet at all.
It depends where in Texas.
I don't know you anything. I don't.
You're a liar.
Oh,
it depends.
Show me a picture of my tire cracking before green.
Showed you a picture.
Okay, show it to me. You can't. That's the problem. No, you can't.
Talk about racing right now, man. Forget that. Let's go.
Everybody showed you a picture.
Get it.
You gonna pay me?
Get it. If you get me a picture of my tire cracking before green, I will pay you. I will pay you. 100%.
You already said that one time.
He's pissed off.
Bring it here. Do it on camera.
Texas just did away.
He's pissed off because
Then everybody will know.
Why am I pissed off? I'll bet you $10,000 on a race tonight. I ain't had a test pass all day.
Your shit's going in the trailer already.
It'll come out. I ain't gonna
That's
get
okay.
ready for y'all. You gonna choke anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
My jacket.
You just gotta drive around like.
Those cops aren't.
I don't care.
They don't. Like here, I think you get pulled over, they're checking for aftermarket. All kinds of
Let's do it. Welcome.
All right, folks, here we go. Outlaw 32 finals. Coming at you right now. 40,000 to win, folks. This is the final race of the night. Scott side by side. I don't know how close that was at the finish line, but oh my God. Wow, so Sailor is your champion here at Famoso. $40,000 richer on that race right there. Wow.
Fuck yeah, it was, dude. I heard you right at my door the whole way. Oh, dude. Oh, man, I'm excited, brother.
All right.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you for a good day.
Well, America, that was the last pass of the night. Nate Sailor versus Scott Taylor. It, from my vantage point, looked extremely close. Nate Sailor able to turn on the win light, so he will be your winner here in the first ever race that we have done at Famoso. Scott Taylor comes in second. That's all right. Both drivers sitting very nicely as far as the championship point series goes after one race. What can be said? Scott Taylor, brand new car, all the way to the finals. That is doing something. And then Nate Sailor, the Gucci Nova is a proven car. He stepped in and did his job all the way to the finals, got the win. Congrats to him as well. All right, well, that looked pretty close.
I honestly don't know. I don't look over in the other lane at all, but I could hear him for sure. So
Yeah.
he was right there with me.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, man, I got to give you this first. You said I think this is going home with you, right?
Yeah.
This will be the trophy, yeah? A little different than last year, but also pretty cool. Got the 6-shooter on it, you know what I mean? Pretty cool. And also, got you a little big check here. 40,000 on this check. Heck yeah. Yeah, Chris, you gotta get over and hold this thing, man. Come on, dude. Look at that, got big checks now. So, but yeah, man, look, for you to come out on the first race, go all the way to the finals, and win in a car that, you probably have a handful of passes in, really, speaks volumes for, how well you can jump in other cars and adapt and go down the track. So, Chris here, you've got an amazing machine. It did great last year. It was fast last year, and it's just continued on this year. That's a way to start a season. We're doing a championship series, so every race counts, every round counts, and you're right now first place in the points for this season. So all I gotta say is congratulations to Mr. Nate Sailor, your champion here at Famoso. Nice job, dude. Way to go, man. All right, America, well, that is it for the night. We're done here at Famoso. That was the finals. Nate Sailor is your winner. Look, the finals don't get much better than that. That's what you ask for in drag racing, is a race that close, those cars going that fast, racing for $40,000. And I can't ask for a better finals. But look, we're gonna do it again here in about 2 or 3 weeks in Virginia Motorsports Park. I hope you tune in again, or better yet, I hope you come out there and watch it live in person. Until then, I'll see y'all next time.
Nate Sailor driving the Gucci Nova, and we're at Famoso Raceway. We took first here in 3 weeks, made us at Virginia Motorsports Park. Get your tickets on thefoat.com and come and see us.
How do you feel right now, man?
Man, I feel nuts. I'm like shaking. I feel so nuts. I took take a car that I've been in like 15 times and come out here and run these kinds of numbers, and it was just unfathomable for me. So I'm grateful for this experience, and it's just a really cool deal.